Hello everybody, Pokemon Trainer Dad here with a brand new video. Not usually, I've never done a reaction video on my channel, and this is gonna be my first one because one, I love Jaiden Animations, and if you saw her Ruby Nuzlocke video, that was absolutely fantastic. If this is even better than that, I'm gonna be mind blown and my year is gonna end on a high note because I love her videos, I love her Pokemon Nuzlockes. Her storytelling, her animations, everything is fantastic. So I'm gonna do that for my channel. And for another reason, people love reaction videos. I'm not gonna turn this into a reaction channel. This is probably one of the very few I'm gonna make. But I am going to start my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke right on January 1st. So next Friday, I think it's, next week, Friday, January 1st, I'm gonna start my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. So if you guys are watching, if you guys want to see that Let's Play, just click subscribe, click the notifications, and leave it in the comments below. What kind of challenge do you want to see? Do you want to see a monotype challenge, a Nuzlocke on a baseline Platinum, a randomizer, Renegade Platinum, whatever you guys want? I want to start the year on a high note, and I'm hoping you guys can help me on that. But without further ado, I'm gonna start watching this this video, and let's see how we do. I think that she released this video yesterday, so I know there's probably already like 60 million reaction videos to this, but I kind of want to do it for myself, see, try my hand at it and see how it goes. So we're gonna watch the video in 3, 2, 1.
So if you're new here, hi.
Hi.
I've done this before. Last year I made a video about my first ever Pokemon Nuzlocke, and the game I played in it was Pokemon Ruby. It was fun, so here I am again doing another. But this time
Okay, so really quick, let me get this ad out of here first. Real quick. I watched her Ruby Nuzlocke video, and I got so nostalgic for 3rd gen that I actually went and bought a Game Boy Advance SP, used of course, and I found somebody who had their used games and they were selling them, and I got all 5 Generation 3 games. So because of Jaiden, I went back and played Gen 3, so thank you for that.
Attempted to Nuzlocke Pokemon Platinum. I'll explain again super quickly how a Nuzlocke works. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon so you grow more attached to them. If you still don't understand,
that's pretty standard.
Not my problem. Let's get started.
Amen.
Hoo boy. This was my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.
So with that intro, I don't think it's gonna end well, because that hoo boy, that just tell me either everything's gonna die in a ridiculous way or something crazy is gonna happen, because you don't start a video with that foreshadowing. Just keep that in mind.
Pokemon!
Yeah, Barry.
So my friend and neighbor Barry is practically dragging me all over the place with his hyperactive squirrel brain, frantically trying to get a Pokemon as soon as possible from this Professor Rowan he saw on TV. He drags me out to Route 201 and is about to leap into the tall grass when, hold it! You guys know going into the tall grass is practically a death wish, right? What you're doing is basically suicide. Borderline insanity. What absolute moronic lunatics you are. Have you no respect for your lives?
I mean, he doesn't say that, but he is kind of intense.
No. Do you want some?
Yes.
And like that, I have a Turtwig. I named
nice
him
choice.
And immediately used him to bash in Barry's Chimchar. I was making my way through the routes, but right as I was about to nab the Shinx I found on 202.
Aw.
Don't kill it.
He's dead. No! It's dead. Yeah. Okay, so I'm beginning to think this is a recurring thing for her video.
Shinx isn't that great this early anyway. Then I locked eyes with our first trainer. The first battle. Let's see how we fare against youngster Tristan and his level 5 Starly. Oh my god! So in the first trainer battle I ever fought, I almost immediately lose my starter to a
those
critical
crits
hit.
are going
Why
to
do I
get
suddenly
you.
have a very bad feeling about this? Nevertheless, we kept going on through Jubilife City, where we caught Kronk the Zubat in the cave above Route 204, and Magikarp on 218. Hi, Magikarp.
Good.
Your name is Puppy.
Okay, Puppy. So if you're having doubts about Magikarp, just get one and play through the game with it. I know it's a Magikarp, but it evolves into Gyarados at level 20. It's gonna be one of the best Pokemon you have. I mean, in the first generation, first, second, third generation, sure, but from the 4th generation onwards, when it starts getting physical water moves, it's absolutely insane. So just get one. Same with the Zubat. People just complain about Zubats all the time because everybody plays a Nuzlocke and they just want to get a team full of legendaries all the time. I don't think that's fun. I think it's fun that you actually get a variety of Pokemon, so you can actually overcome those challenges, because everybody wants legendaries with the starters and their first catch, Tyranitar and Garchomps and all that stuff. Anybody can beat the games with overpowered Pokemon, but I digress.
Just outside the city, Barry runs up and demands another battle.
What was that cartoon
so I happily
face?
bash in his Chimchar again, and it's Starly too. I kept
Okay,
on my
this
way,
is just a
eventually
hammer.
arriving in Orberg
That Turtwig's
City
just a
and
hammer
nervously
now.
challenged Rourke. I was terrified of his Cranidos, but
Yeah,
Turt
it's
landed a
really
crit
fast and it
razor leaf
hits
and
hard.
one-shot it before it could even do anything.
But it doesn't take
so
a
that's
crit.
badge
Okay,
number
good.
1 for us. I made it to Floroma Town and was really excited because if you didn't know, outside the Valley Windworks, you can find Shellos. And if you didn't
Nice.
know, again, I love Shellos.
We all
I
love
ran
Shellos.
straight to the grass to get my Shellos encounter, and
Another Shinx? I mean, Shinx. I love electric types, and Shinx is one of my favorite electric types. But
failure to vent my sadness and frustration over not getting a slug. While there, we found Team Galactic messing around.
Ooh, is she gonna lose
electricity
somebody
and this
to
little girl's dad. So I
Perugly?
beat up the grunt guarding the door, broke in, beat up the grunts in the building until Turt evolved. Then
Oh,
found
nice.
Galactic Commander Mars at the end
So
of
that's
the
quite
corridor,
bulky,
who I
so
was scared of
Perugly
because she's got
might
a
not
fat cat that
be
hits
that
like
much
a
of a
semi-truck.
problem.
But I had a plan. Back in the Orberg Mines, I caught Dwayne the Onyx, and I brought him to the fight because in case things got dicey, I would switch him in to buy time and heal up my other Pokemon.
Okay, so she's learning. First of all, she's learning. Maybe she watched Jan from Pokemon Challenges reaction video to it, because she's now like bringing in Pokemon to sack off, or she's switching Pokemon so she can get her team healed. That's good. That's very, very good. It's something that I'm learning myself because, I don't do Nuzlocks. I'm starting to do them now, so yeah, it's something that you gotta keep in your head. Like, sure, you might like this Pokemon, it might be your favorite, but if sacrificing it will get you the win, you do what you gotta do.
Pokemon. Basically, Dwayne was death fodder. Turt took out Mars's Zubat, and when Perugly came out, Kronk plucked off the Oranberry it was holding. But she got hit pretty hard in the process,
That's smart.
Since Turt needed a bit of healing before he could get back into it.
Yeah.
Dwayne can take a scratch. Look at that. Dwayne is fine. He's fine, guys. Don't pull
look at Chad like, no!
For Dwayne. Dwayne's fine. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
Does he get a crit?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Dude. All right, I'll give him that. Dwayne gets
Yeah, I mean, he deserves it.
Somehow, when Dwayne was supposed to die, he hung in there on 1 HP. And you know what? I respected the hell out of him for it. I let Dwayne live, and Turt was able to take out the Perugly. What a legend. But then I put him back in the box and moved on. In Mount Coronet...
Yeah, okay. So for your usual playthroughs or whatever, at that point, I would have let Onyx just die so I could get a free switch in. But I mean, for Twitch content and for storytelling purposes, living on 1 HP and keeping it alive just elevates the story just a little bit more.
I caught a Bronzor named Big Boy, which I happily added to the team. And right before Gardenia's gym, Kronk evolved, which meant
that's a
no
sweep.
mercy for those flower ladies.
Yeah.
Badge number 2. We
Yeah, I do the
slashed
same. If I
guard
catch
bushes in front of the
a
Galactic building
Golbat,
and ran up all the stairs
Gardenia's
where we
nothing.
fought Galactic Commander Jupiter. Let's take a look at how that went.
Don't crit.
Oh god. So much for Kronk.
No!
Never mind.
I mean, that won't do...
That's not gonna kill. I mean, I was
Let's
right.
Hit it. Don't crit him.
No.
Oh my god.
We finally were able to beat her, but that fight really knocked the wind out of me.
One of the things I really like about Platinum are the Team Galactic fights. They don't hold back. From the beginning of the game, they're just ramming it into you that you can lose at any time. Same thing with Rourke. I mean, having a Cranidos, it's super fast, it hits really hard. And then the second boss fight you get is Mars, was it? I don't know, bad memory. The first fight you get in the Valley Windworks, that Perugly, you have nothing against it. You can catch a Geodude, you can catch an Onix, you can catch a Machop, but you're not gonna be faster, and 2, you are probably gonna die if you don't use Pluck and get that berry off of it. And now with Jupiter, that Skunk Tank Night Slash is stab. It has a high critical rate. It's fast. It's bulky. It's strong. I really love Pokemon Platinum, man. I mean, 4th gen is one of my favorites, and Platinum might be the reason
shaking
why.
on my way back to the Pokemon Center when this lady
Speaking of favorite reasons for Generation 4, Cynthia.
Cynthia shows up and is like, egg?
Egg?
Yeah. Anyway, even meeting Cynthia wasn't enough to calm my nerves.
No. Meeting Cynthia just makes everything better, okay? It doesn't matter who died, it doesn't matter what happened. You meet Cynthia and you see her glowing with the sun behind her. You just assume the praise the sun pose. You just get on with it.
So to keep my mind off the absolute tragedy we narrowly avoided, I decided to start training up Big Boy on Cycling Road. And then he died.
Of course.
I practiced this game and...
Is it a crit?
So before you push up your anime glasses and tell me that steel is weak to fire...
Okay, she definitely saw Pokemon Challenges video.
Which I know, by the way.
She saw her reaction video because
that's
that's him.
Not
That's
only is
Jan.
his defense an iron wall, but he had heat proof, which negates his fire weakness.
Yep.
But then he got crit.
Which ignores your
First
ability,
step.
so...
I'm sorry, Big Boy. You never had the opportunity to become a big boy. I
Yeah,
walked
I mean,
into
it's
Wayward
really
Cave
slow,
and found
so...
a Gibble. Gibble is an amazing
Yo.
Pokemon. It turns into Garchomp, which
Yes.
is easily one of, if not the strongest Pokemon in the game.
Damn
that
right.
isn't a legendary. Adding it to the team would give us such a huge advantage, and now there is nothing in my way between that and...
That face. That face. Wait, was that the Peter Griffin pose like that Gibble had? I'm pretty sure that was
And
it.
we're moving on. We arrived in Hearthome City where I caught DeVito the Ralts, Kronk and
DeVito.
Puppy evolved. We had a clean win
Nice.
against Fantina, and some lady gave us an Eevee I named Milk. Things were starting to look better.
I mean,
now.
a free
I was
Eevee
leveling
is a
up
free
DeVito
Eevee,
against
so-
trainers, and when fighting this lovey-dovey couple,
let's go into Puppy.
So who
Get rid
dies
of the
here?
Weasel.
Obviously,
Oh no!
the Kirlia. Yeah. Ooh, that's double damage.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
and that's why I hate love.
I mean, I think at that level you have magical leaf, so you could have just gone for that. Do you have magical leaf at that level? I'm not sure, but Kirlia I think gets magical leaf pretty early on, so you could have just gone for that. If not, I'm just talking out of my ass.
In came Shrimp the Scyther I caught on Route 210. Some
Ooh,
good news. On Route
nice.
213, I finally found a Shellos. I named it Swoop.
The
and
prodigal
I loved
son.
it. I loved it so much. I know you're not supposed to have a favorite child, but Swoop was my favorite child, and I wasn't apologetic about it. I trained it up.
Okay,
and
that
now we
news,
got a
that
Gastrodon.
news
Kurt
headline at
ended
the
up
bottom was
evolving too,
fantastic.
So together with Kronk and Swoop, Maylene was defeated, and badge number 4 was secured. Outside of Pastoria City, I caught
Good.
a Quagsire on
Awesome.
a wall, but when I went to get my Great Marsh encounter, I was trying to get a Yanma and accidentally threw a ball at a Wooper. So now we've got lol and oops in the box.
Okay, so she's not using species or dupe's claws. It's something I do use because, you know, it gets more variety in your
Then
team.
I
But
swept Crasher Wake with Milk, who is now a Jolteon with
Jolteon,
the TM Thunder I
nice.
bought literally next door. I walked out of the gym
Thunder
and
though?
Team Galactic set off a bomb. I ran down the grunt who
don't
detonated
trust
it
his
and took
accuracy.
him out because he is weak.
Jaiden though. I mean, kind of looking like Cloud on on Final Fantasy VII. That Gyarados' face, that's everything.
Cynthia appears again and tells me to bring a charm to her grandma.
Whatever
I'm
you
like,
want.
Yes, ma'am. We found her in
Yes.
Celestial Town along with Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic, who starts some evil Shakespeare speech about how everything is imperfect, so he's got to blow up the world or something. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. And
Yeah,
then
he talks
wanted
a
to
lot.
fight. Puppy took out his Sneasel, and I sent out Milk to take care of his
Good.
Golbat. But Milk decided he wanted to be lazy and not only miss
Oh,
all his
no.
thunders, but also punch himself in the face.
Oh, it's poison too?
Milk!
Oh boy. Oh no, Milk.
You can't.
Holy
you
crap,
can't be
okay.
doing this.
Kronk came out and killed the Golbat because Milk was being difficult, but I gave him a second chance and he took out the Murkrow. Anyway,
I love how she just just uses her Pokemon as
Dusty
weapons,
charm.
like just.
I went out and
bleh.
caught a Magnemite named C, then arrived
Nice.
in Canalave City, where we barged into Byron's gym and demolished his team with Swoop and Turd. Then
Ooh,
Team
I love the
Galactic
trembling
sets off
every time
another
Torterra
bomb,
takes
this
a
time
step.
at Lake Valor. So Barry, Professor Rowan's assistant Lucas, and I split up to check on the lakes. As I'm strolling past all the flopping Magikarp, I run into Galactic Commander Saturn, who we swept the floor with. After that, we
Yeah,
headed
it's a
over to
pretty
Lake
easy fight.
Verity, where we did the exact same with Mars. There was a part
God.
where Turt got crit and almost died. Oh god. Oh god.
Oof.
But we're fine, he's fine. Finally, we have to go check up on Barry
That
at
traumatic.
Lake Acuity, and after
This is that
trekking
traumatic
through 6
experience,
feet of
just
snow for like a
messed
mile, we get
Torterra
there
up.
to find Barry at the top of a cliff like, ha ha ha, you can't climb rocks. Come back when you can climb rocks, loser. I'll go fight Candace's gym now, I guess. Now, we've been having some good type matchups with the past few gyms, so I haven't really been nervous about most of them, but Candace uses ice types, which like half my team is weak against.
I'm pretty sure that Scissor has Bullet Punch or Iron Head. Whichever of the two, you can just sweep her team with the Scissor.
Nervousness
So
rising. Not only was I at a massive type
yeah, Scissor
disadvantage, but the
resists
main
ice.
threats on our team were her
It has bug
Abomasnow
attacks,
because
it
hits
has
like a truck and
flying
sets up
attacks
hail,
from
and a
Cider, it
Frostlass
has,
because it'll use the hail from the Abomasnow
steel
to heighten
attacks,
its
so
evasiveness
the
with
entire team is
Snowcloak.
a-
spam double teams.
I can-
and then just
I think
sweep
you
my
can
team.
just-
I walked in.
I think you
took a
can
deep
just sweep
breath,
her team
which
with a
didn't make
Scissor.
me feel better at all, and started the battle. Shrimp took out her Sneasel, and Swoop
Yep.
took out her Piloswine, almost dying in the process. And then she
Yeah,
finally
that's why you
brought
keep
out
in
the
Swi-
big bad
keep in
Abomasnow.
Scissor.
Since it's grass ice type, I taught Puppy Fire Blast.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I didn't know we could. Anyway, I wasn't sure it could one-shot because Puppy's not a special attacker, and lo and behold, it didn't.
It didn't?
It didn't miss.
I mean, I know
Please
Gyarados'
kill it.
special
Please,
deck's in
it's
that
quad.
great,
It's
but
quad. What?
oh,
Eventually, Puppy took
okay.
it out, but that was absolutely terrifying.
Aw.
Last but not least, Frostlass. I wanted to have Swoop Rain Dance to get rid of the hail so Frostlass's Snow Cloak isn't
Okay, good.
activated, but since Swoop was sitting at a not-so-chill 20 HP, that
Oh.
wasn't gonna work out super great. However, since I didn't want Kronk to be in this fight at all, right before the fight, I swapped her with Failure the Shinx.
yeah, that's
Sorry, little guy.
Yep.
Failure looked up at the looming
Pretty
death
much expected
that
it.
was Frostlass in front of her, and as I healed up Swoop, Failure was killed.
I mean, you could have trained up Shinx. I believe it learns Crunch. So you could have taken the chance, and then you have also, I believe you can get Discharge as a TM in this generation. I don't remember when because it's been so long, but yeah, you could have had Discharge for the Frostlass or Crunch to knock it out. Either that or the Scissor, but yeah, sacrificing a Pokemon you're not gonna use, that's
And
fine.
it's Blizzard. It's really unfortunate we had to resort to it, but I give Failure a salute for stepping up and surrendering
buddy.
its life to the team. Swoop came out, got off the Rain Dance, and after a close battle, was able to pull through. We won, but it wasn't without sacrifice. We had a
Yeah,
moment
thank God. I don't know if that Frostlass has Destiny Bond, but
of silence for
that could have gone
Failure,
worse.
the true MVP of the fight. Gone, but not forgotten. Now we could climb the rocks to Lake Acuity, and when we got up there, Barry's got snot dripping down his face, crying in the snow because he got beat up by
Of course.
Jupiter, who looks at me and is like, "See ya, I'm going to Veilstone HQ."
yeah, just leave him.
I'm gonna go to Veilstone.
Yeah,
We start running through the base
it's what I
trying to
would do.
find Cyrus, but when fighting this scientist,
Psychic.
That doesn't kill,
Porygon
right?
2 freaks me out. It is way too powerful, way too
Uh.
bulky, and it's way too.
Oh yeah, a crit is definitely gonna hit because
I do
that's
like Porygon too,
55
though.
HP, so
I
a
would
crit
like a
is gonna
plush
do
of
over
Porygon
100
too.
damage easy.
Very cute. What? What?
Yeah.
What? What?
Yep.
No! No!
Yep. I mean, I've had a lot of losses in my
lost
Emerald
Scoop.
Let's Play.
I wasn't okay. Turt came out
Because
and
I think I can
curb
survive
stomped
what I
the
can't.
Porygon 2
So
out of vengeance,
obviously
but
hindsight
to
is
put it
2020,
lightly,
and when you're
I wasn't
looking
taking
at somebody
that
else
too
playing,
well.
you can actually think beyond what they're thinking at the moment, even more if they're
My heart
streaming.
is
'Cause-
breaking. I'm like actually sad.
Yeah, I
But
know,
life
it
doesn't
hits
stop when your
hard.
dog dies, so I had to keep trucking and brought Law the Quagsire to the team. With an intense, blood-curdling thirst for revenge, I stormed into Cyrus's room. Fight! Shrimp
Okay.
and Milk took out his team in no time. I snatched his Master Ball
Taking the
and
fight
used
to
his
them. Okay,
teleport
that's
pad
good.
to enter the basement where Mess Spirit, Azelf, and Yuxi are all being held captive. Fight! And like Cyrus, Saturn was swept too. After releasing
Oh
the
boy.
Lake Guardians, we head to Mount Coronet because Cyrus wants to go there and destroy the planet, I think. And we catch up to him at the Spear Pillar. Before we can run up and attack him, Mars and Jupiter step in. Then Barry arrives. Honestly, I have
That
no
fight
idea how he
sucks.
found us all here. And it's like, I'll help. Lal takes out both their Bronzars, Mars's Prugly, and Barry's Munchlax. So I
Screw
thought,
it.
you know, it was all smooth sailing, right? Well,
Wow, Barry.
Oh
Really doing a
no.
lot for the team, aren't you?
Oh no.
Oh my god, no, it has Giga Drain?
They have Giga Drain?
No.
Ooh,
No, oh no, oh
that
no.
sucks.
It was a crit!
It
not
was a
only
crit
did I
also.
not know their Golbat had
Damn.
Giga Drain for some reason, but it also got a crit. So I was starting to feel bad. But then I started panicking. The thing is, after you fight Mars and Jupiter, you have to go into the Distortion World and fight Cyrus and Giratina. If Cynthia forces us into the Distortion World without us being able to get a new member, we're in massive trouble. We finished up the battle and Cyrus starts his whole spiel about how the world is imperfect, blah blah blah, everything must die except for me. Then he gets swallowed up by Giratina, a hole opens, a rip in space leading to the Distortion World, and I'm kind of just standing off to the side twiddling my thumbs like, Cynthia, please don't shove me in there without my consent.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I go? I have
I think I
something
missed
to
this.
do.
I
Our
made
world is
a
destroyed.
can you beat
Are you
Pokemon
ready?
Platinum with only a
No,
penny video?
I'm not.
And I
Let
think
me
I missed
go.
this and I just
I'm
went right
free.
in.
Holy crap.
It was bad.
Get me out of here. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, lol. We just got you, and then you died. But
Rest in
luckily,
pieces.
Remember when I accidentally caught that Wooper while trying to get a Yanma? It's time, Oops. You are no accident. You're our lucky star who will carry us to victory. We got Oops leveled up, came back to the Spear Pillar where Cynthia was just sitting there
Oh, they
waiting
even have
for us,
puffins and
hopped
everything.
in. Everything is topsy-turvy and the Lake Guardians are telling me to push boulders into holes. And suddenly I'm on a floating crest of land with Cynthia, who's basically like, Cyrus, get lost and never come back. And Cyrus didn't like that. So he came at me. Oops took out his Houndoom and his Gyarados came out, so I switched to Milk. But I was very terrified because Cyrus's Gyarados has Earthquake. So if Milk misses his Thunder here, he dies. And Milk is notorious for missing his Thunders. But it hit.
But,
Milk
like,
lives another
you
day. He
can
also took
get,
out Cyrus's Crobat
like,
and
Discharge
Honchkrow and
or
Shrimp finished up
Thunderbolt
his
or
Weavile. Cyrus
some
steps
other,
aside, and suddenly
Shockwave
it's just
even.
me
It's
and
not
the
that strong,
Angel
but
of
it's
darkness itself.
a Jolteon versus a Gyarados. It's 4 times effective, stab, super effective damage, so... Okay. Oh, I love the glitching out effect. Man, her animation just gets better every single day. Kind of makes me want to
threw
get
the
back into
Master Ball,
drawing too, but
And like that, it was over. I saved the world. Now to get back to my gym badges. I arrived at
Okay,
Sunny
that
Shore
was a
City and
contrast.
started making my way through Volkner's gym. I know he's the 8th gym leader and he's supposed to be tough and apparently he's depressed.
Yeah, he's freaking
because everyone who
Naruto
challenges him
cosplayer.
isn't good enough and he's bored. But
Not
I wasn't
Naruto,
concerned. We have Oops
Minato?
and none of his Pokemon can
Yeah,
do anything
Minato.
about it. It's not like they have Giga Drain or anything, right? They didn't. I checked.
love the
Oops
little
was just
drool.
Earthquake and everything. And at the end, I'll admit, I got a bit scared.
Okay, don't crit.
did she lose it?
If you crit Giga Impact, that would be really
Ooh,
Holy,
that was
But
just
it's
a
all good.
natural
We're all
hit.
good.
That wasn't
And
any...
with that, off to
I don't know if
Victory
that was a
Road we
high
went,
roll
where
or
we
not,
caught
but...
ourselves a Gabite I named Flakes.
Ooh,
Would've been
so
nice
she
to
does get the
have one,
Gabite,
I don't
okay.
know, near the beginning of the game, say, in Wayward Cave, you know. But
Poor
whatever.
Torterra,
Better
man.
late than never. It's good to
It's
have
not his
just
fault.
in case something goes horribly wrong out of nowhere.
Oh no.
Flakes is base 60. Yeah, it is. It's an amazing. Whoa, 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 whoa. No!
Yeah, Staraptor's a freaking monster,
You're
man.
kidding.
Staraptor's a freaking monster.
Oh dear. And that's the straw that broke the camel's back. After Puppy died, I stepped back and decided the team we go into the Elite Four with needs to be the best possible team we can build.
That's something that I am going to do for the last episodes of my Emerald Challenge. I'm gonna go back to the PC. I'm gonna look at every single Pokemon I can. I'm gonna use a team builder or something to help me get the best possible outcome. Again, I know you want to take your favorite Pokemon in and just win the game with them, but sometimes if you are going for the win, you gotta take the best thing you got. Legendaries, whatever Pokemon you can, it doesn't matter if you have a Rattata on your team that you want to use, but you have like a Tauros. Take the Tauros, please, if you really want to win.
The Elite Four here goes pretty hard, so I couldn't go in willy-nilly just hoping for the best. After literally a few hours of calculations
you can just
research,
teach Stealth Rock to Torterra and just
the highest possibility of winning.
cut
I added
Aaron in
Flakes
half.
to the team in place of Puppy, and with a heavy heart, left Milk and Kronk behind as I brought C the now Magnezone and Colgate the Togekiss I hatched from.
Okay, but she still has the flying type, she still has the electric type, plus a steel type now, which is good. Gives you more defenses. That's great.
It gave me. Even though I was sad to not bring Milk and Kronk into the final battles with us, they won't be forgotten.
Yep, much respect.
It doesn't negate the fact they were such huge assets to the team, and I wouldn't have made it this far without them. I'll see you guys on the other side. I took a step towards the doors of no return, and immediately got interrupted by Barry, who wanted to have one last fight. Anyway.
Yeah, if you can beat him the first time, you can beat him the rest of the... Okay, so what's...
Welcome. This is the Elite Four. The battle starts and C takes out Aaron Zeon, Mega, and Vespiquen.
Good.
Oops takes out his Drapion, and Colgate takes out his Scizor and Heracross. Next up is Bertha.
Whoa, what was that? Wait, hold up. Wait, where's the... Okay, let me just go back.
This Scizor and Heracross. Next up is Bertha.
So Garchomp and Quagsire are dead. Is she like
Bertha loves ground types,
scared
but
of losing Pokemon, or is she
I felt a horrible shiver when
she actually lose the
but
challenge?
Things went well. On to Flint.
Because there's been a lot of foreshadowing in her video, like something went terribly wrong, and now that I'm seeing this like alternate dimension things and the things she's saying right now, like she had a fear of Rhyperior, but things went smoothly. It makes me think that she actually failed before.
Flint has a pretty scary team, but luckily Oops and Flakes had no trouble plowing
Maybe
through
I could be
them as
wrong.
well. And with that, we're on to the last member, Lucian. Now, Shrimp hasn't had much time to shine in these fights so far, so I decided I wanted to let her go all out. She set up sword stances and bullet punched everything.
Bullet punch technician, good.
And suddenly,
I mean, I don't know if it has technician, but
champion. The trainer who's been known to crush dreams in a single battle, and many still fear to this day. I took a deep breath. Things are going surprisingly well, and I don't know how to feel about it.
There's that glitch again.
And there she was. At this moment, I have only one last objective. Defeat Cynthia.
As soon as that piano starts, you know you're screwed.
To hit it as hard as possible. Flakes takes out her Togekiss, and then her Garchomp comes out. This is known to be one of the toughest boss Pokemon in the entire franchise. And rightfully so. That thing was made by Satan himself, and I'm sure even he fears what he has created. I immediately
I'm pretty sure,
Oops, who's the only Pokemon that can lead us to victory here. I planned to put it to sleep with Yawn, and then Ice Beam it until it died. That was our only hope.
Why not just Ice Beam it from the beginning? Because Yawn takes 2 turns, so, and obviously Quagsire is slower, so Garchomp hits you, uses Yawn, Garchomp hits you again, then it falls asleep. Instead, you could have just Ice Beamed, and if he hit you once, you at least got some damage off of it. I don't know, inflicting statuses is good if your Pokemon is faster. But if you're slower, you're taking more damage, more unnecessary damage.
But then, Oops is crit.
Of course,
And
it's a crit.
that was it. Nothing on my team could take a hit
Man,
from this
that was what? 3 Quagsires? No, 2 Quagsires and a Gastrodon. And I mean,
monster.
they're
And
so
even if
cute,
they
it hurts
could,
seeing
they
them
couldn't
like
do
this.
much damage back. I
'Cause
sat there
Quagsire is
in
adorable,
disbelief,
so-
knowing there wasn't anything I could have done, and the battle is basically unwinnable now. I brought out Shrimp to bullet punch it so we could get in a little bit of damage, but
Again, I'm pretty sure at this point you could have. I mean, yeah, I think Bullet Punch is better because if you have Technician, that's Technician boosted, Stat boosted, and you outspeed with it. So yeah, I believe that was the right choice. I don't know what other attacks she had,
she was
but
killed. Colgate tried to chip away at it. He did some damage too, but was crit one shot. At this
ooh,
point,
that wasn't Serene Grace. Because I'm pretty sure you could just play the flinching game and just go for it.
I'd accepted defeat. Only Turt, C, and Flakes were left. It's hopeless at this point. Flakes came out, and against all odds,
Oh god, that frame right there.
Flakes outsped Cynthia's Garchomp and killed it. I didn't think he could do it. He was 2 levels weaker, and I don't know. I just didn't think he could.
Ah, so there you go. EV training. Sometimes we do it I mean, not me, because I don't EV train at all. I should get into the habit of that if I'm gonna be playing more Nuzlocke, but usually people just do it unknowingly. Like on her Ruby video, again, Jan from Pokemon Challenges said that the reason her Magneton survived the Altaria, I believe it was because of the HP EVs it got from Meryl. So yeah, it's not a miracle. It's not some magical reasoning that your Pokemon is alive. It just EV trained. And like I said, a lot of the time we just grind our Pokemon and, hope for the best.
That's
But you gotta keep those things in mind.
There was a chance. We could win this after all.
Okay.
Cynthia brings out her Milotic, which C took out with a few Thunderbolts.
Easy.
Flakes took out the Lucario with Dig. Look, my Earthquake TM is on Scoop, and we all know what happened there.
I was gonna ask about
the
that.
last Pokemon comes out. Roserade.
Yeah, that's
Flakes
no
winning for the
challenge at
Dragon
all.
Claw, and the battle was over. We won.
Good.
As Cynthia's congratulating me, a sudden feeling of overwhelming guilt washes over my entire body, so intense it almost knocks me down. I don't think I deserve this. Something here isn't right. This wasn't meant for me. Back in the distortion world when Giratina split me in two, how do I know I'm me? What happened in the other timeline where I saw glimpses of what happened parallel to this world, that was me too. Those things happened. Was that the ending I'm destined to have? The world I'm living in now is how I want things to be, but the other Jaiden is equally me as I am her. Even if you might think I deserve this dimension, things don't work like that. Are there some things you can't escape, even when you try everything you can do to alter it? I don't know the answer. I may be able to sit on this throne now and thank all the Pokemon that put in everything to help me get here. All the hard work, blood, sacrifices we made. But I don't think I can ever accept this victory. I don't know what ending was meant for me. And I don't think I ever will.
Oh damn, that ending though. Like I said, that was such an amazing video. It's probably the best Pokemon video to come out in 2020. Like, no joke at all. That was absolutely fantastic. So thank you, Jaiden. And I mean, I do think you lost, because I think she did, and that's the alternate timeline. But if in your rules you're able to reset, there are people who play the Nuzlocke, like if they lose they can reset the last battle or just start over with a new team on the same gym or whatever. So if you did that, it's still your win. It doesn't matter if you lost the first time, you ended up winning. now it might feel empty because, you know, you lost the first attempt at it. But that's fine. I mean, that's not everybody can win. A lot of people just restart from the beginning. Other people just restart the last battle. Some people just save in front of each Elite Four member and just try to go about their way like that. And if they lose, they just restart the battle and just, you know, do whatever they can. But yeah, it was a fantastic video. I hope my Pokemon Platinum adventure is at least half as interesting as this. I know I'm not a storyteller, but this video, dude, just makes me want to get back into drawing and doing so many things, but I just don't think I have the time for it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Like I said, I'm gonna start my personal Pokemon Platinum adventure on January 1st. So if you want to join for that, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I will see you then. That's all for now. I'm Pokemon Trainer Dowd, and Happy New Year. I'll see you guys on January 1st.